Hello, welcome to Intro to Drama in Fall 2019. I am going to be your instructor for this course this semester. My name is Rachel Longo, formerly Rachel Klein, so you're not incorrect, you're not in the wrong place. I just have not had a chance to update the HR system yet. I actually work full-time at Johnson & Wales building online master courses, so this is sort of what I do. So I'm really excited to be teaching this course this semester. I actually used to work full-time at Becker, so it's only been a recent transition, and I'm glad to still keep my foot in the door to do some teaching here. So this class in particular, I actually redeveloped this last spring, so I hope that you have fun. I will say that I tried my best to keep the workload as manageable as possible, but when you're studying drama, it does take a while to get through. Drama is meant to be seen, not read necessarily. So there are a couple of plays that we're going to watch this term, but for the most part, we are going to be reading the plays. So they might take a little longer to get through, not just to read, lengthwise, but the fact that you have to sort of take a while to digest the information to make sure that you're actually following what's going on in the scenes. And of course, we're also going to be studying a lot of Shakespeare. So that, in and of itself is just going to take a little bit longer to digest to make sure that you're understanding the language that he's using. So I guess what I will say is that you should probably start with looking through the syllabus to make sure you're going to be you understand how you're going to be graded in the course. I will mention that all of the material throughout the course is free online open source material. And I did that on purpose. My goal is to make all classes so that you don't have to purchase any materials. That being said, if you look at the final essay assignment, you have two options, one of which does require you to either purchase or rent from the library a copy of a play. And that's because one of your choices is to read a contemporary play. And when you look for free contemporary materials, it's really difficult to find things where authors are willing to let that material go without getting royalties from it, which makes sense, right? So if you choose that option, you will need to either purchase or, like I said before, rent it from the library. And you'll have plenty of time to do that. So we'll touch base throughout the course of little check-ins of where you are in the final essay so that you make sure that you have time to obtain it and to read it before we get into the last module where you're going to be writing that final essay. So it looks like we only have 2 people in the course this semester. So that means we are going to be running this course as a directed study. What that means for you is that you can ignore every assignment that tells you that you were required to reply to posts. It just simply doesn't make any sense to have your grade and where you are in the content be hinged on someone else's participation. So I will be replying and grading every activity, but it's welcomed to read and reply to each other's posts, but you don't have to. Okay, the only other thing that I want to mention is if at any point in time you're not going to be able to meet any of the due dates, you have other things going on, just make sure that you reach out to me before the due dates pass. If the due date's already passed, it's kind of like, oh, there's nothing really we can do about it. If you let me know in advance that something's come up and maybe you need a couple days extension, something like that, we can talk about it. Just make sure to reach out to me in advance. Okay, I think that is all I have to tell you right now. Let's see. I tried to take notes to remember what I was going to say, and of course, my computer's not loading. Okay. Oh, right. So the first thing that we're going to be doing, the first module that you're going to start this week, is talking about elements of drama and Greek drama. And you're going to be reading Antigone. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. I really like that play, so I hope you do too. And of course, as you read through the syllabus and start seeing how the course is set up, if you have any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email at any point. Okay, I'm going to stop recording because this is already probably getting to be a really long recording.